June 6th here in southern Ontario, Canada. Just a channel ramble because I'm bored. I'm kind of stuck down here in Brantford with my sisters. She's out of chores to do. I'm tired of wandering around. Try to talk to people about the political situation. It's like being in the twilight zone. They're like, no, don't watch it. It aggravates me. That's the most you can get out of them. I'm stuck here. They got to order parts for my car for the exhaust. It's a mess. Oh, the bill. I assured the fellow at the shop I wouldn't shoot the messenger. It's not his fault, but I can't get back home on it, and I certainly can't get up to the Ottawa area, which is, as I've explained in previous videos, I should have been there already. They're getting backed up for it. But I can't get the car until later tomorrow, and then on Saturday I've got to stop at home. Oh, my lawyer admonished me I'm not supposed to talk about this on the channel, but I came down to visit my sister. They changed the lock and put a no trespassing on the thing. Well, that doesn't fly, but so I'm gonna have to stop at home and deal with that for a day. Car's loaded, I'm ready to go. I wanted to be up there 2-3 weeks ago, but we had the miscommunication problem, and here I am, bored in Brantford. I don't want to watch any more politics. I get burnt out on that, I'm sure you can imagine. I will check and see what's happening in France, but I mean, really, I just don't want to go there today. I don't want to get aggravated. All this paperwork stuff with the landlord issue, that aggravates me. I'm trying to get through to one of the agencies. I need an address, and you can't even get through on the phone, right? So, yeah, our tax dollars at work. So I'm kind of bored, but it looks like a storm's coming in. It's cooling down, and I just thought I'd mention again in the last video I was saying about my favorite politicians, Christine Anderson. She was a mother and a housewife. I'm not sure what the time frame is on this, but one day she woke up and said, whoa, wait a minute. And she went into politics to make her voice heard. And boy, has she ever. I mean, she's got to rival Jordan Peterson, I would think, for, you know, world renown. She's all over the place. What a feisty human being. You know what I mean? And she calls it straight up. We've got to stop this globalist agenda, or we're all going to be enslaved. And as I wander around, you know, well, I do it wherever I go. I talk to people. I ask them. Can't get anybody to come on the channel. I can't find anybody who... I feel like I'm in the twilight zone. What was that movie? They did a remake of it. I think the father actor was in the first one, and then years later, Sutherland. But I think Senior was in the original movie, and Donald Sutherland Jr., was in the second one. You fall asleep, the pod swallows you up or makes another version of you, and they're wandering around trying to hide from the pod people, and everybody's a pod people. I feel like that sometimes walking around. It's like, how can you people not realize they're taking away everything? If you don't have bodily autonomy, you have nothing. Forget your property rights, whether you can own a car or not, or got to live in a 15-minute pod city. If they can tell you what you got to put in your body, you got nothing. You own nothing. I don't think anybody's happy about that. But these people just wander around like zombies. And if you try to talk to them, they just... You know, I'm waiting for the day I'm walking down the street. Remember the end of the movie where Sutherland thinks he sees his lady friend, and that she hasn't, you know, been potted yet. And he's like, oh, you know, and she's like, and everybody points and descends on him. I feel like one of these days that's going to happen to me. Wow. They're more likely they're going to haul me off to a camp. They're building those in Canada, you know that, right? which I'm rambling anyway, so probably nobody's listening, but the Online Hate Speech Act. I don't see much coverage on that even in the independent media. That one's really scary, really. You think Bill C-11 and 18 are bad? Bill C-11 and 18 are about dummying us all up and not letting us get a hold of anything. You know, the mushroom kept in the dark and fed, you know. But the Online Hate Speech Act, they decide what's misinformation. Misinformation is hate. And you go camping.